Simon from Christus Trinity Mother Frances Rose Stadium and Earl Campbell Field for the second half of tonight's ball game between Tyler Legacy and Pulaski Academy. The Bruins of the Little Rock School are up 23-13, and they're about to kick it off right now. And it's an onside kick, and it's covered at the 45-yard line by Legacy. And so they will start. Newsom was the man on top of the ball. And so Legacy's going to come out. Cade Fry at center, Keyshawn Reggie and Kendrick Tutt at the guards, Donovan Reggie and Deion Daniels the tackles. Quarterback is Trent Adams, Jamarian Miller or Bryson Donnell will be in at running back. Ladarius Newsom, Nick Bennett, George Bergfeld, Elijah Grogan, the receivers, and it's 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line to start this second half. Handoff right side, good gain, then closing fast. That's Miller. And tackled on the play was number 23, Josiah Johnson. Looked like Miller was going to have more room to run.
That is a good tackle by Johnson, as you mentioned. Good closing speed. I also thought that Miller was going to run a little bit further than he did on that play.
He gained 4 on the play. It's 2nd down and 6 at the Legacy 48-yard line. Man in motion, and Adams straight back to throw. Deep over the middle, man open, caught, 15-yard line, he'll walk in. Touchdown, Legacy, and is Jamarian Miller on the 51-yard touchdown reception.
Well, that's a nice pass by Adams. Adams, as we talked about at halftime, didn't complete a pass in the first half. He comes out in the first and make it the second half and throws a deep bomb on basically a go route to Miller for an easy score.
Thanks, I needed that.
They did need that, yeah.
And so now they're going to try the extra point. Christian Baxter. Ball gets away from the holder. They got to scramble to get on it, and the point's going to be no good. 23-19 is the score. Pulaski Academy leading Tyler Legacy by 4 points with 11:20 to go here in the third quarter. Back in 1 minute on 92.1 FM, The Team.
Proud to be honored the Best of East Texas award this year, and here's why.
Our team is dedicated to your needs and wants you to feel comfortable when you come and visit us.
From our courtesy loaner vehicles to our complimentary car wash, I will treat your vehicle as my own.
I'm enthusiastic in providing the confidence of 127-point inspection on our large selection of pre-owned inventory.
My name is Brian.
My name is Amber.
My name is Eric.
My name is David, and we're here for you. Log on to PelcheChevroletTyler.com.
It's the 2020 Labor Free Sale at Adams Furniture. Hi, I'm Brian Adams, and for a limited time only, you can save up to 20% off your entire purchase and get 2 years, 0% interest financing. Best of all, in your qualifying purchase, let us do the labor for you with free delivery. Come see our huge inventory of living rooms, dining rooms, bedrooms, and mattresses. And remember, we have our 90-day same-as-cash plan with no credit needed. Hurry in before time runs out. It's the 2020 Labor Free Sale at Adams Furniture, Tyler, Longview, and Marshall.
Tyler Legacy's Baxter is going to kick it off. It'll be a high, short kick toward the left sideline. It's caught by Hyman, and he's going to go out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Pulaski Academy up 23-19. Kevin, the drive?
Yeah, two-play scoring drive. It went 55 yards, took him 40 seconds. Miller has his third score of the night, all 3 touchdowns for Legacy.
Interesting thing about this ball game, it was a fast first half, but there wasn't a lot of scoring until we got into about the last 3 minutes of the game, and then it started taking on a track meet feel, and it's picked up that way to open the third quarter. Pulaski will start at their own 31-yard line. Snap back, they'll hand it off to Hyman. Hyman with very little running room off the right side. Really nowhere to go there. Good defensive line play, and you got to hand it to the linebackers there. Jack Janis, Josh Oliveras.
Yeah, the Bruins have not been able to run the football tonight, as we talked about at halftime. Again, just 2 yards on the ground.
Ball's at the 32-yard line now, 2nd down and 9. 3 wide receivers lined up in an I over on the far hash. Rolling right. Quarterback throws, caught. and he's out of bounds at the 46-yard line as Dylan Allison. Nice out route to the sidelines for a first down.
Well, and again, the quarterback, Pfizer, was able to buy himself some time to find an open receiver downfield for another first down.
So they'll bring the ball out to the 43-yard line with 10:41 to go in the third quarter. Pulaski has the football, leading 23-19. First and 10. 5 wide, and a quick flip to the inside to Hyman. Coming from that slot, goes up the middle, gains only about a yard on the play. Again, good interior defense by Tyler Legacy and number 55, Jaden Williams.
And Legacy's been really good against that one play. Has not been successful for the Bruins tonight.
Second down and 8 from the 45-yard line. Pfizer over the middle, slant, caught at the 46-yard line and brought down right there by Witcher. Witcher makes the catch, and the tackle's made by number 12, Caden Starks, and it's another first down at the 46-yard line in Legacy territory. Now Charlie Pfizer takes the snap, looks right, pumps, throws a short pass over the middle. Hyman, with all kinds of running room, just threw an underneath route, and he picked up another first down all the way down to the 31-yard line. It's going to be a gain of about 15-yard line.
Yeah, and Hyman continues to be wide open. He had 14 catches in the first half, but they still keep losing him somehow in the secondary.
He's caught the brunt of their passes tonight.
15.
First and 10, Pulaski at the Legacy 31. 9:13 to go, third quarter. Snap back, and the quarterback wasn't ready for it, and he'll roll to the right, he'll pump, and then he'll run out of bounds at the 28-yard line, but heads up play by Charlie Pfizer just to be able to grab a hold of the football because the snap came back early.
And Pfizer made something out of nothing. Should have been a negative play, possibly, as you mentioned. He was not ready. The snap hit him in the face, but he was able to reel it in and get upfield for positive yardage. 3
yards on the play, second down and 7. That could have been disastrous for Pulaski. Running back is lined up on the left side of Charlie Pfizer. Back to throw, deep into the end zone, ball overthrown. Nobody really open there. Triple coverage practically. Ball was intended for 25. Cooper White, incomplete, third down.
Yeah, that's good coverage that time by Legacy, and also decent pressure forced Pfizer to throw the football a little sooner than he wanted to.
Got a pretty good crowd here after you look at it. Nice and spaced out. It's your basic COVID-19
right.
crowd, except for the student crowd or whoever in the bleachers over on the far right. They're packed in pretty tight. Back to throw. Pfizer will screen left. It's overthrown, intended for number 11, Dylan Allison. It's one of those plays where he rolls to his right, throws back to the left side. Allison couldn't hang on to it. It's incomplete, but it's fourth down and 7, and you know what's going to happen now. Pulaski's going to go for it.
Yep, and Bruins had it set up, but pass was just out of the reach of the receiver.
Fourth down.
So here we go on fourth down with 8:52 to go in the third quarter. Empty backfield. Snap back to Pfizer. Deep ball as he tries to just get rid of it. Ball's almost intercepted by number 9, Jacalen Morgan. And the Legacy Red Raiders get a stop and get that offense off the field.
Yeah, that's a huge stop. Now an opportunity to go ahead with a touchdown on this possession, but a nice job once again by the defense as they gave up some yardage, but they keep them off the scoreboard.
And it looked again like Pfizer had to throw the ball a little bit earlier than he wanted to as there was pressure in his face. So Legacy takes over now at their own 28-yard line. First and 10, split backfield, and they'll sweep right And he'll get to the 30, breaks a tackle to the 40, to the 45, to the 50, and finally runs out of bounds. Jamarian Miller, and he's tackled by number 5, Cameron Mercer. But the gain on the play is they'll spot that ball. Let's see where they mark it. I think they marked him out of bounds at the 49.
Yep.
So that was a 10-yard gain and a first down.
That's a nice, tough run by Miller. He's a one-man wrecking crew for Legacy tonight.
Tight bunch formation on the left side this time on 1st and 10. Again, they'll hand it off right up the middle, and this time it's Bryson Donnell. He's hit right at the line of scrimmage, but then pushes forward and gets to about the 47-yard line. So it ends up being a gain of 4 yards when it looked like it was stopped right there in the hole.
Yeah, Donnell took a big hit right at the line of scrimmage, got pushed actually by Bruin, tackling him from behind.
2nd down and 6. And a handoff coming to the right side. That's going to be Donnell again. Donnell maybe for a yard. Dyke was the one on the tackle for Pulaski.
Yes,
third down and 6. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's good. Big possession coming up, so it'll be interesting to see if the Red Raiders don't convert here, if they decide to go for it on 4th down.
On 3rd down, bunch wide receivers on the right side. Back to throw Adams. Deep ball. Man open. Caught. No, he couldn't hang on to it. He had it at the 6-yard line. Couldn't hang on to it. Now there's a flag back at the 45-yard line. Might be roughing the passer.
Yeah, Adams took another big hit. That's back-to-back weeks. He's taking a lot of big hits. We'll get the call. But that was a well-thrown ball by Adams. Should have been caught. Hit Miller, I believe, the intended receiver on the shoulder.
Penalty is against Pulaski, and it was roughing the passer. So that's going to be 15 yards and an automatic first down for Tyler Legacy, and the drive stays alive.
Yeah, that's a good break, but again, a nice pass by Adams that should have been caught.
They'll move the ball to the 32-yard line of Pulaski with 7:32 to play in the 3rd quarter. Bruins lead 23-19 over Tyler Legacy. They'll hand off. Donnell stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Fumble. Ball comes out. Bruins come up with it. Recovered by Liam Dyke. That's a killer turnover, and that's the 3rd turnover of the night for the Legacy Red Raiders.
Well, just immediate penetration right as Donnell got the handoff, and they knocked it free and forced the turnover.
And that was a good-looking drive that comes up with nothing at the Pulaski 34-yard line with 7:28 to go in the 3rd quarter.
Missed opportunity there by Legacy's offense.
And here comes Pulaski, 1st and 10, quick pitch. Left side, Hyman, run out of bounds at the 41-yard line. He is tackled by number 31, KJ Umber.
It's one of their best plays on the ground tonight. Not finding a whole lot of room to operate, but that's good yardage.
Got 7 on the play at 2nd down and 3 with 7:23 to play here in the 3rd quarter. Man in motion is Hyman. Sweeps. Looked like he wanted to maybe throw it, and then nowhere to go as the Legacy defense stretched the play out and then brought him down at the 40-yard line. Good job on the pursuit. And I'm going to credit number 32, Jack Janis, as the one that strung that out and made the tackle. Back at the 40, a loss on the play, 3rd down and 4. Pulaski, play action, rolling right. Janis fires down the sidelines, caught at the 49-yard line. That'll be a first down, and the catch made by Jalen Witcher.
Easy pitch and catch. Enough to move the chains. Wide open receiver once again.
11-yard pass play and a first down and 10 for Pulaski Academy at the Tyler Legacy 49. Witcher pumps. Now he'll throw it out in the flat to Hyman. Hyman breaks a tackle to the 45, to the 40, and he's going to be run out of bounds by a scrum, but he should have been stopped at the line of scrimmage at least. And he picked up 11 and a first down.
Hyman was able to squeeze between 2 defenders right on the sideline, as you mentioned. Should have been stopped for no gain. Instead, he broke about 4 tackles to move the chains.
So that moves the ball to the 35-yard line. It's a 14-yard gain on the play. And it's 1st and 10. Pulaski Academy now, 6:39 to play here in the third quarter. Handoff up the middle, big hole into the secondary to the 20, down at the 16-yard line. First time we've seen this big man running the football. That's going to be number 30, and that is Azarius Woods, normally playing on defense at linebacker.
Listed.
He's a load.
Yeah, listed as a linebacker. That's a big hole for a big guy. He's 235 pounds, 6'1".
Goodness.
Yeah, he's a big guy, tough to tackle.
17 yards on the run, and he stays in the backfield. They're going to power this ball a bit. 1st and 10. Quick pass out to the right side. And out of bounds at the 10-yard line goes Dylan Allison. Short passing game on the sidelines. The stretching the field, getting the ball out in space. They do a great job.
Yeah, the Bruin receivers are really good after the catch. They'll make turn a short pass into a big gain, and so they do it there as well.
Tell you what else they do. They do a great job of blocking downfield to get those guys open.
Yeah, very disciplined football team.
Everybody bunched in tight this time. 3 wide receivers in a bunch formation on the left side, and a timeout called by Tyler Legacy. They trail 23-19 with 6:05 to go in the third quarter. We'll take a 30-second timeout on 92.1 FM, the team.
Hello everyone, I'm Frank Severa with AB Rent-A-Car and Sales in Tyler and Longview, Texas, where you can actually rent a car and own it at the same time. For instance, this 2011 Kia Sportage, just $99 a week. Hey, what about this 2013 Nissan Juke? $99 a week. 2017 Mitsubishi Mirage, just $99 a week. And a 1966 Chevrolet Wait a minute, that ain't for rent. So hurry on down to AB Rent-A-Car and Sales, Tyler and Longview.
When a patient has Medicare Advantage coverage through Christus Health Plan, it's not just me providing their care, it's all of us. Because our plans are not only about having every piece of your Medicare covered, our goal is 100% peace of mind, so you can get the care you deserve.
Call 903-225-8344 to talk to a Christus Health Plan Medicare specialist today.
Estate. 2nd down and 3 for Pulaski at the 11-yard line. After the timeout, they'll come in with a bunch formation on the left side, 3 wide receivers lined up, one right behind the other in a stack. And now they'll do a quick reverse and going to the right side to the 5, into the end zone, touchdown Jalen Witcher. That is a well-designed play. Witcher was lined up on the far left side behind 2 wide receivers, and the quarterback moved like he was going to hand off to the left, just handed it off on a quick flip to the right on a reverse, and Witcher walked in.
Yeah, he had 2 big guys out in front of him, pulling guard and tackle, I think from left to right, out in front. I'm not sure they had anybody to block. It was so well executed.
So now the extra point try by Vaughn Seelig, and it's up and it's good. And with 5:59 to play in the third quarter now, it's Pulaski Academy 30, Tyler Legacy 19, back in 1 minute on 92.1 FM, the team.
Top of the 7th inning in the ALCS, Astros 5, Tampa Bay 1.
Dale Pignio is going to try to line up for what looks like an onside kick for Pulaski Academy after the Jalen Witcher 11-yard touchdown run. And he does try to kick it short. It kicks it out of bounds. Flag's going to go down, and so Lee's going to the Legacy is going to have great field position. The drive, Kevin.
Yeah, the Bruins turn a turnover into a touchdown. 6 plays, 66 yards, 1 minute and 29 seconds. A well-blocked run by Witcher into the end zone.
5-yard penalty.
5-yard penalty gives Legacy the ball at the 50-yard line. A great field position again, but they've had good field position a number of times tonight and not been able to capitalize on it. They've turned the ball over 3 times. 1st and 10. Red Raiders, handoff up the middle. Big hole, 40, 30, foot race. It's caught from behind at the 24-yard line. As Jamarian Miller, and I'm telling you, it was a shoestring tackle made by number 32, Futa Shinkwawa, that saved a touchdown.
Yeah, that was a touchdown-saving tackle by Shinkawa. Not sure how he caught up to Miller, but he did and snatched his shoe off in the process.
29-yard carry. 1st and 10, Tyler Legacy. 5:28, clock moving in the 3rd quarter. Now they'll come out, slot to the left. Play action, looked like a broken play, and Trent Adams thrown down in the backfield by number 40, Luke Witham. He held the ball out like he was expecting somebody to take a handoff, and Bryson Donnell was looking around like, where's it supposed to go?
Yeah, that's actually Bruckner, the backup quarterback that's in. I don't think Trent Adams has been in since that roughing the passer call a little while back. And so, yeah, Bruckner's been in, and, you know, he's thrown into the fire here.
Bruce Bruckner, the backup quarterback, is in the ball game. And he'll drop back, throw it deep, left side. Caught! 5-yard line, into the end zone. Touchdown, Tyler Legacy, Red Raiders. I think that was that Bryson Donnell or Nick Bennett?
Hard to see from here. Looks like number 5.
Donnell. It was Nick Bennett.
Yeah,
Nick Bennett for the touchdown.
Yeah, nice adjustment by Bennett on the play.
Wow.
He had a defender flashing in front of him. I thought it was about to be intercepted, but good concentration by Bennett. Got his body around and reeled in a tough pass for the Legacy touchdown.
Buckner from 23 yards threw a beautiful pass. And Nick Bennett brought it in for the score. And now they're going to go for 2, and they got nowhere to go. Wasn't going to happen. Pulaski sniffed it out from the very start, and there was no chance for Bruce Buckner. He had nowhere to run. So no 2-point conversion. Game now close to within 5, though. Pulaski leading at 30-25, 4:32 to go. Let's take a 30-second timeout on 92.1 FM, The Team.
Tough never quits. Power never fails. From when the lights come on till you're off the field. You give it everything. So why not get a vehicle that does the same? Like the new 2021 Kia Telluride, or the all-new Kia Seltos, or the redesigned Kia Sportage. With power like this, you'll want to bring it on the field too. Give it everything at Pelche Kia and Tyler, where tough never quits.
Back here at Christus Trinity Mother Francis Rose Stadium, Brian Houston along with Kevin Simon. It's 30-25. Pulaski Academy's lead cut to 5. The drive, Kevin.
Yeah, great response by Legacy. It went 50 yards, 3 plays, 1 minute and 27 seconds.
Bruce Buckner with a 23-yard touchdown pass to Nick Bennett. And so now Christian Baxter will line up to kick it off. He's got it on the far hash mark. And he kicks it deep to the right. It's going to be taken at the 20, up the sidelines and out of bounds at the 27-yard line by Joe Hyman. And so Pulaski Academy now hanging on to that 5-point lead. Just when you think they're going to put a nail in the coffin, Legacy finds a way to come back.
Over and over again. And so, yeah, they're hanging in there. Again, had opportunities to take the lead, but turned it over. But they come right back down the field, and they get into the end zone.
Now let's see if the Legacy defense can match up and slow down Pulaski's offense. 1st and 10 from their own 28-yard line. A flag goes down. Is this some kind of illegal substitution? They're going to mark, yep, it was a substitution infraction. It's against Pulaski. They had 12 men in the huddle, so they'll back it up to the 23-yard line. And it'll be 1st and 15, so they're behind the chains immediately. They've got running backs on either side of the quarterback, Charlie Pfizer. A formation we haven't seen much tonight. It's a snap directly to Joe Hyman with Pfizer leading the way. They try to sweep to the right, and he runs out of bounds on the sideline in front of the Pulaski bench at about the 25-yard line, only a 2-yard gain.
Yeah, Hyman took a big hit as he was escorted out of bounds. Well played by that Legacy defense.
And I'll tell you, that hit was made by Lebrendo Flowers.
2nd down 13.
4:23 to play, third quarter, 30-25. Pulaski Academy hanging on to that 5-point lead, 2nd down and 13. Snap back, pump fake, rolling to his right, pressure coming from the backside, ball thrown away. Nobody near the pass at the 50-yard line except a Legacy defender. But good backside pressure by the Legacy defense.
Yeah, Pfizer just unloading the football because he could not find an open receiver. Great coverage by Legacy's defensive backfield.
3rd down and 13 now. Ball is at the Pulaski 25-yard line. They'll send 4 wideouts to the far side of the field on the left and a single man over in front of the Pulaski bench. And Pfizer will throw a slant underneath. It's caught, and then breaking a tackle and finally getting tackled at the 35-yard line is number 25, Cooper White. It's going to be short of the 1st down, but it's very manageable yardage. 4th down and 4 now at the 35-yard line after a gain of 10.
Yeah, and here we go on 4th down.
And right up to the line of scrimmage they come with 5 wide. Empty backfield for Charlie Pfizer. And he drops back 1, 2, 3 steps, sets up a screen, caught on the 38-yard line and running out of bounds easily. That's too easy.
Yep.
Jalen Witcher just goes down the sidelines, picks up the 1st down and a little bit more yardage to the 44s for a gain of 9 and a 1st down.
Another wide open receiver, too easy to Witcher that time, and an easy 1st down.
Stops the clock with 3:39 to play in the 3rd quarter. 30-25, Pulaski on top. And a new set of downs. Some confusion, people trying to figure out where to line up for Pulaski. Finally get it set. Pfizer, 1 step, looks left, throws it, short pass, caught at the 50-yard line. Gang tackled by the Red Raiders. Pass was complete to Witcher. And then about 5 Red Raiders all around him to stop him at the 49-yard line for a 7-yard gain.
Yeah, it's just too easy. A pitch and catch for 7 yards. They're just taking advantage of what Legacy is giving them.
They're fine to dink and dunk all night long.
That's right.
They've run a bunch formation. Now they split out far, wide right and left. 2nd down and 3. At the Legacy 49, handoff, Hyman. Hyman charges in a hole, gets close. They're pushing to get to the 1st down marker. Let's see if they got it. He stopped, and it looks like he's about a yard short at the 47-yard line.
Pretty good job by the defense on that play. He just stopped him short, but 3rd down. And, of course, 4th down coming up if they don't get it here.
3rd and 1 now for Pulaski in Legacy territory at the Raider 46-yard line. Hyman will line up on the left side. Pfizer, who's, of course, back in the shotgun. They run the spread. Twin wide receivers either side. Play action. And Quick pass over the middle. Man open, caught at the 20. He's going to roll right into the end zone untouched. Touchdown, Pulaski Academy, Dylan Allison. Wow.
Yep, Allison's second touchdown reception on the night. Another wide open receiver on a post route.
And just a little bit of play action. And I'm trying to catch, it looked like Stearns was not, he got burned on the play.
Yeah, whoever it was.
Caden Starks.
Wasn't anybody near the receiver on that play. They weren't even in the picture. Another wide open receiver for the Bruins.
47-yard touchdown pass. And the kick on the extra point by Seelick is good. And the score now is Pulaski Academy 37, Tyler Legacy 25 with 2:07 to go third quarter. Back with more in 30 seconds on 92.1 FM, The Team.
More locations, more choices, more convenience. Peters Pre-Owned now has 2 locations to serve East Texas. Peters Pre-Owned Center in Longview and the all-new Peters Auto Sports in Tyler. The largest inventory of trucks, cars, motorcycles, ATVs, and side-by-sides in all of East Texas. Shop our inventory on either website to see all our inventory and take advantage of our nationwide free delivery. Peters Pre-Owned Center in Longview. Peters Auto Sports in Tyler. More locations, more choices, more convenience.
I'm attorney Matt Flannery of the Grattan Flannery Law Firm. Are you as sick of seeing commercials that talk about uncertain times as I am? Well, when you're in a car wreck, you're engulfed in uncertain times. You'll probably wonder things like, where can I get my family medical treatment? How can I get a rental car? Should the insurance company pay me for the diminished value of my vehicle? Should I be reimbursed for the time that I lost from work? At Grattan Flannery, we know the answers to all these questions, and we know how to treat clients like their family. Call Grattan Flannery.
Bill Coates will be back in this chair next week, we promise. Seelick will try the onside kick, and it's going to be covered by the Tyler Legacy Red Raiders. And I believe that was number 48, Abraham Verona, who was able to get a hold of. Check that, Carson Gallagher, number 40. Numbers are not easy to see at my age. I just want you to know that.
Well, Legacy's done a great job of fielding these onside kicks. I think they only had one close call, but other than that, they've been pretty good.
This thing stayed at 8-0 forever, and then suddenly, boy, the cork got blown out of the bottle about 5 minutes to go in the first half, and it's been a scoring fest here. Handoff up the middle, and then going out to the left side, breaks a tackle, and again, that is a big run by number 4, Jamarian Miller, for a first down for the Red Raiders.
Yeah, Miller's been, again, a one-man wrecking crew. He is terrorizing this Bruin defense. They have had no answer for him.
The problem is Legacy's had no answer on defense for what Pulaski's done. But they can stay in the game if they can try to get a score here. Split backfield. High snap, almost got away from the quarterback. Screwed the timing up on the play. Handoff was given to Miller, and then Miller was dropped for a loss. But that was really due to a high snap. Tackled on the play, Fuda Shinkawa.
Yeah, and I think the Bruins were offsides. I hear a couple of fans saying the same thing. They had the left end coming off. I think he got a step across the line and was not called for it.
They lost one on the play. It's second down and 11 at the 35-yard line of Pulaski. Snap back. Buckner rushing to his right. Threw it up for grabs. It's picked off. Intercepted by number 10, Harrison Lane, who took it out of bounds at the 23-yard line. That's the 4th turnover of the night for the Tyler Legacy Red Raiders.
Yeah, Bruckner tried to make a Pat Mahomes pass, throwing off his back foot, jumping up in the air across his body, and that was an easy pick for the safety to come over and read. Cannot make that throw.
Harrison Lane with the interception, and Pulaski Academy gets the ball with 58 seconds remaining in the third quarter, rather. 4 turnovers tonight for the Raiders. Play action, pump fake, now quick pass on the middle screen. Hyman into the secondary. Hyman gets to the 40-yard line. Kid's unstoppable.
Well, you said it. Yeah, they don't have any answer for Hyman or this passing game. 17-yard
gain and a first down for Pulaski Academy. They just dink and dunk, and then when they've got you asleep, they hit you deep. And they've been effective with it all night. 1st and 10 from the 40. Again, deep pass this time over the middle into double coverage. Nobody open, but he took the shot anyway, and is incomplete, intended for Cooper White. Sears back there on coverage, and it was number 19 as well. Caden Starks, also 12, back there in double coverage.
A dangerous pass by Pfizer, had a lot of time back there. Absolutely no pressure on him, but good coverage by the Red Raiders.
What's really weird is they take that snap, and he won't even take a step back.
Yeah,
he just stands there like a statue,
yep,
and then just fires it. So no need to work on footwork, I guess. 2nd down and 10 from the 40-yard line. Quarterback draw up the middle, fighting to get to the 49-yard line. Check that, the 44-yard line. They're still in Pulaski territory, and he'll get 4 yards on the play. Does Charlie Pfizer, rather.
Yeah, might get us to the end of the 3rd quarter here.
8 seconds and counting, but they're going to get right up to the line of scrimmage. They may just let the clock run. The end of the quarter, that's it. No play gets off, so at the end of 3, it's Pulaski Academy 37, Tyler Legacy 25. End of 3, and we'll be back in 1 minute on 92.1 FM, The Team.